Good day, welcome to Multinet Design. In the continuation of our hostel that we are working on, in the last episode we are able to create the transparent netting system for this for this arena. So when you look at it from 3D, we are having something like this. So there will be a little bit of an inflow of light and the air concentration towards this area. So we have this in place, and we talk about how we were able to do this mullion, how we'll be able to connect them together. So using normal procedure. So now what we want to do now, we want to concentrate on the covering off of this opening, then coordinate all the internal aspect of it, then do a little bit of work on elevation. So let's start. So when we go to now, we have an issue here from the ground floor. So what do? This stair cannot flow, so we need to coordinate it by closing it up. So what we'll do here is that we have the line, so it comes like this. So whatsoever we want to do here before we conclude the tutorial, we will put it in place so that we have a unique look. So when you look at it from the elevation the way it was before, let's say from south elevation, I think from the west or east. Let's say from the west elevation. From the west elevation, okay, you can imagine. So this is instead of it flowing like this, so we have this coordinated in this way. So whatsoever that will happen here, we do that. So let's look at it from the side to see all everything we have created. So what that we need to do is to cover this place up completely. So it's not going to have the same how will I call it now. So what we work on this one is that we are going to have different levels entirely. So you still using the same method of moving, but this time around it's not going to take the pattern of this, but different thing entirely. So we're working on simple aesthetic pattern. So click here and say create similar. So you draw this. So you are saying level 1, but you're not going to change it, and you put it at level 10. So from here you draw what you need to draw using the line tools. So pick up the line because you want it to align in that position. Okay, so now you place it. So when you close it now, what next do you need to do is to have this offsets to go outside. Now it's going to be like 1000 offset more than this one because it's going to have taken some value of the set. Remove copy from it the external parts. So you have that in place. So you just need to click on this and say define slope being deleted. So all you need to do is to put a little one, just a single one here, and say define slope for that one. While you change the slope for this, just call it 2. Just a very slant on unrecognized slopey something. So you click here and see how it be for the elevation. So here is it on the elevation. All you just need to do is to drag it down to this top, to this base. Good. So you have this one in place. So what is there is that it's having an issue with this particular work. So how do you do that? You edit it. So edit in place. So go to level 9. I think that's where you're going to see it very clearly. So from the level 9 now, what you need to do is to make sure that this one works together with it. So click here and then just take it off from, how do you do that now? So from here it's connected to this. Let's look at it in position. And so what we just did, we don't want it to have any. Okay, all what we need to do is to attach this to the attachment is what is needed. So let it be attached. So it doesn't have anything to do with that aspect anymore. So you do it here, you say south elevation. So when you click on that south elevation, you just need to copy from here to here, but I will not use the roof in place of this. So I'm going to use a ceiling to conduct that which I want to conduct, because I may decide to use lighting or whatsoever that I want to bring for, so which I'm going to still use. So I will just say architecture, then say ceiling. So ceiling, now you go to level 9 to work that out and say open. So from here I will change the property of the ceiling first. So I will say duplicate from the plane, going to be plane 2, then edit structure. So my editing structure is going to change. I'm going to use metal stud layer, which is going to be 60, let's say 60, it's going to be 200. Then I'm going to use gypsum, which is going to be 150. So altogether it's going to be 350 in a thickness. So I'm going to use edit again. So while coming here, I want to change the whole material, so that I want to use pure white on that. By the time I'm painting it around, it's going to coordinate itself. So I'm going to use gypsum board on here. So I will change the appearance of gypsum board to normal white appearance. So let me use this ABS. That will be best for me. ABS will be the best. So I'm going to use that. Reflex. So I'm going to reduce the reflection. So roughness too, I will reduce it. So I'm going to click on OK. So when it upload, so I'm going to metal stud layer as well. Metal stud layer. So I'm going to use the same gypsum that I've already been using here, but here I think something like this will be for me. Aluminium 8, yes, let's use aluminium 8. Having the same property like that one too. So I will say okay. So now what will I do? I have to click on sketch. So I will go to level, site level, and I will follow the procedure properly. So I will say click using the line. You get now. So I will use this line to do that which I need to do. Then I will connect this together. So connect that together, and I will say click OK. Now for this one, having this, what I need to do is to offset this one by a little bit. Let me just say 100 or 75 will be okay. 75 offset inward without copy. So let's just go inside here for the front aspect. So I will say finish. So I have issue with me. It says something is not connected, so don't worry. So continue sketch. Then I will choose to connect it together here, and I will say finish. So after which I done with this one, I cannot go to start elevation. Just start elevation to view what I have created. So this is what I've created. So I have issue with this, so I'm still coming back to work on that. So you can just like toggle it down or edit the boundary. So go to 9 or 8, open. Then I think this is where the slope, you need to define a slope for it here. So define slope, and the define of slope, just push 2 the way you did in that one. So you click finish. So when you come to start elevation, so I have to have the same start for the yes. Now it works. So what I need now is that I will just like click and align, finish. So I have this one in place, which is what I need here now. So this one has been coordinated for me, so I can just like click here and I will mirror it. So how will I do that? From the level 9, just click and say mirror, because you have already selected, so you don't need any much of. So just click on the center line and mirror. So when you look at it on the elevation, you should have everything based off the line. So sorry for the little bit of so that is what you have here, and what you need to select is that to select this one, select the wall and say attach. You can attach to the ceiling, you can attach anywhere. So all this wall can be selected and you attach them one after the other. So that is how it works. So click here, right? So click and say check it out from 3D, because the program is now getting FBR, so it's keep dragging in 3D by little, so it does not matter, it's just a way. So now you click here and I say yes, so now select all of them on 3D and you say attach. Then you click just want to attach something and there you go. Do the next click. So here you can now attach this one. I'm going to attach this one to the one at the top. So I'm going to attach this one to this top. Click here and say attach. Attach. So you see that one should be connected to this one too. Attach to this up as well. Good. So every other one that's needed at attachments, we definitely work on this. Then we will click that and click it back to the position where it's supposed to be. So attach this one to the up. So you can just look around and see, attach everything. It's attachable. So that's how we go. That's how everything roll on. So attach again. Sorry, it's supposed to attach to where it needs. It doesn't work. Cancel. So you see, say attach to this one. So the leftover part of this will be attached to the upper one. So I think that is how that place is going. So this is what we have here now. So we can now copy this one. Just select all of them together and go to site. You say copy, place it here so that you'll be able to cover this part. We just want to cover every external references here and look it around before we now proceed to the next thing. So here now you just say click and say this, let's do work on this one first. So to see, then we just delete this. We go to level this. So we just work on this on what we have here. So we use the line and then click here and say line, then line. So same thing we are going to do here and here. So while we trim them completely, while we trim them all, then we now give a setback of, let's say 7, let's say setback of 900. Okay, so let it go without copy. Let it flow here and flows here. So we click finish on this. Then we'll go back to the site where we select this and I will say edit. So we delete this one. So what we do here now, we use line, select this, select this, select this, and select this. So click here to coordinate all. So I think okay. So after this one, we go back to level 9 to see whether it's yes, it's aligned. So what will I do? I will just say offset. So I'll just say offset of 100. Sorry, so that you have offset of 100 without copy, without leave this inner part. So we have an issue. So when I will click here and I will coordinate everything together, fix up. So I'm going to select this and say define slope. So what the define slope that I'm having here is that this one is going to be thoroughly flat. So what will I do? So I'm still going to use the same thing. So instead of me to use 2 here, I'm going to use 1 because I don't want it to have any appearance of anything at all. So I'm going to click here and I say 1. It's my define slope. So click here, it's going to appear completely flat. So check it on 3D and see the coordination of what we have created. So finish. So this one have what you need to have as well. So click here, you can have define slope of that one too. and then you go back to this and you see define slope. So define slope and you press 1. That's 1. So everything will be aligned and then parallel with what we have created. So that is it. So we have all this in place. So you look around and check. So this is it. So all this has been done. So what I just need to do is to attach all these walls to the roof, and everything shall be in coordination. So select this, select all that are needed to be selected, then attach them. So do all these things on your own free period and select them and do them all around. So in the next episode, we are going to now work on deeper fixation to all these things, and we get them right by seeing the coordination towards it. So we still need to create a ceiling value for this one too before we now click on. So a lot of things are still working on in the parts of the elevation. So this is it, organizing the elevation part 1. So we'll see you in the next episode when we are going to work deeper on those ideas that are more relevant to this building. So thanks for watching and thank you for following through.